chiropractors, doctors who have been through the certification, who've taken the exams to get those letters behind their name, are required to get CE, continuing education, to maintain that certification. Why do we get CE? There's a kind of a misunderstanding about continuing education in animal chiropractic, and part of it comes from the fact that a part of it has been modeled after allopathic medicine. Allopathic medicine has a new drug every year. They have to come up with new drugs. They have to come up with new machinery, new diagnostic machinery, so that they can continue to make more money. They have to create a new something or other procedure so that they can, and you may notice that they make a new name for it every time. So there's a new disease out all the time. You could have this disease. Oh, but it's been a year. This year you could have that disease. It could be something different. With animal chiropractic, however, I want to remind you that should hone in on many animal chiropractors graduate from schools and they are not trained to be efficient. They go out and practice without having had much experience under the tutelage of someone who knows better. And so they develop some really sloppy habits. They develop some really bad habits, and so they don't necessarily get the results that they were promised they would be able to get. Where are the miracles? Where is the big excitement about this animal doing better? They're not getting that. Why is that? In part because they've been out by themselves. Nobody's been watching and critiquing them. They've not been getting any feedback. So the accountability for what they're doing has dwindled. And they think, oh, I'm still doing a great service and I'm making money and my life is good and I'm doing as much work as I want to be doing. All that goes on. And the real true answer is this, that they need some continuing education. They need to come back and get reminded of how to, number one, preserve their own body. Because many of these doctors, 4 or 5 years out, they quit doing animal chiropractic because it hurts them too much. They're so sloppy that it is damaging their own bodies. It's, we see a lot of doctors who, I've been doing it for 10 years and I can't do horses anymore because it just hurts me too much. Guys, I've been doing horses for 25 years. It doesn't hurt my body more. And if I feel that that's happening, I re-examine myself. What am I doing that's causing me to be that way? My setup is wrong. My line of correction is wrong. My core stability is wrong. All of those things. And I sometimes need a reminder. That's one of the reasons that I love working out, because working out gives me those reminders to, hold in your stomach, squeeze your glutes, stand up straight, drop your shoulder blades, all of those same things that we have to do in order to effectively and efficiently adjust the animals in our care. If you're a veterinarian or a chiropractor and you have not had animal chiropractic training, you're missing out a little bit on your own health. But you're also missing out on your ability to transform the lives of some of those animals in your care. If you are a veterinarian or chiropractor who has animal chiropractic training and you have not obtained sufficient CE for your certification, I want you to realize that CE doesn't mean learn some new thing that, okay, I have to buy a new instrument or I have to learn a new technique. It's not about new. It's about honing the basics of the practice that you're in, because what you learned the first time really and truly is the solution to those animals' problems. And if you feel like that was insufficient to help you, then reconsider that maybe you didn't get the training you thought you could. Find us today at animalchiropracticeducation.com. We currently have on the docket equine atlas adjusting coming up in June. It's going to be an amazing weekend for those doctors who adjust horses, who want to be able to, number one, do it longer, number two, be better at it, be more efficient, and number three, help more clients and patients. Find us today at animalchiropracticeducation.com.